Hello everybody, welcome back to Throttle Grotto. It has been a while since I've done an episode. This week I'm going to put the proper tail lights in this car because these giant holes in the back of the car have really been bothering me. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, so it has been a long time since I've done an episode. I've had a lot of things going on. I'll give you a quick tour of what I've been working on. One thing is I've got my garage door to where now it opens and closes, so that is a huge plus. It cost me a significant amount of money to make the free door work, but it was still cheaper than buying a brand new garage door. So I've been working a lot on the rally focus, trying to get this thing ready for rallycross season. I have like one more weekend left. I made this skid plate mount here, which bolts up to the chassis rails. I'm just waiting for my... Right now I'm waiting for my charger. I'm waiting for my impact gun to charge so that I can put the riv nuts into the subframe. But I did a clutch on that car, put a limited slip in the transmission, and been trying to get that car ready for rallycross. So that's been taking up a lot of my time and I haven't been filming it. But today we're going to finish off the back panel of this Datsun. So what is it going to be involved? Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately or not fortunately, it's nothing cosmic, but when they put in the square back tail lights, they just basically cut out this whole panel here and didn't do a very good job. You can see down here where they actually just cut kind of around the hole that originally held the tail lights in place. So on these cars, there's a reflector here and then two tail lights. Fortunately, I have a whole box of tail lights, so we just need to make a panel. You know, the angle's already right, so we just need to make the panel that holds all these in place. I've already got templates made. I've used some of the finest cardboard known to man to do this endeavor. So I'm going to cut these things out, and then I'm going to weld these things in, and then we'll punch holes in them for the taillights, since I already have a template over there on the 70. So it's the same deal, so I know exactly where to put the taillights and what size to make the holes. And I'll probably even be able to drill the holes straight. So, so let's get to making the back of this car look like it's supposed to. Alright, so we're not doing anything cosmic here. Basically traced out the pattern from the templates onto the steel. And now I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to prep the surface back here. I might have to trim the sides up with the flap. I have no idea why I can't say flap today. So I might have to trim up the sides with the flap wheel a little bit, and then flush down the surface here, get all the whatever junk is on the back of here. Might even have to do a little hammer and dolly work on the back of this to make everything fit up real nice. So, and then after that, it's punch some holes with a hole saw and drill some holes for the tail lights to mount to, and it'll be ready for a little coat of primer on the back. I'm not going to be too worried about getting this thing. The finish is not going to be real good on this for a while because I can't afford to paint this car. So enough about me doing this. I should be doing more of this, like not this. So I've made the patch panel and put it in with a couple of magnets to hold it in place. And as you can see, Got a little bit of a gap all the way around. So I'm going to load up the welder and get it over here, and because I ran out of wire yesterday. So I'll refill my wire in the welder, and then I'll tack this in, and I'm going to do the same thing on the passenger side, and then we'll see how it looks. Alright, so that is one side done and welded in, and you can see I just shot some rust reformer on it. Alright everybody, so I even went super deluxe and went and picked up some sort of colored same spray paint, just some Krylon in a can, just so I could shoot a little bit of color on here. And at some point I'm going to need to lay down some putty and all that kind of stuff. But for now, it's just protecting the metal. So I'm going to finish up the other side, and then I'll bring you guys back when I start punching the holes for the taillights. And we'll see how they look mounted, which hopefully they should look just like every other Datsun roadster that that doesn't have taillights cut out of it. So I'll be back in a little bit. And just like everything in the garage here, it seems to take way longer than I thought it would. But I have tail lights on. I don't have them wired up yet. But the rear end of the car looks so much better now with the proper tail lights on it. Even though they're pretty beat up, they still are the correct tail lights. So there's still a lot of body work to do on the rear panel, but I'm really not going to worry about it until I decide that I'm actually going to do body work. There's just this car needs to be completely stripped down and redone. It doesn't make sense to spend a bunch of time doing finish work on the rear panel unless I'm going to take it all the way down, all the way around the car. So. But now the car has the correct taillights, and I say it looks tons better. Even though these taillights are really beat up, these are really hard to come by, and I'm really glad that I had an extra set of, basically enough to make an extra set of taillights for the back of the Datsun. So I still need to get a set of reflectors, but those are a little easier to come by, I think. But all in all, I'm happy with how this turned out. And there's not two giant gaping holes in the back of the car. So there's probably 300 better ways I could have spent my time working on other things, but this was a project that I wanted to get done before I take the car out and drive it. Now it looks more like it's supposed to. So that's it. I'm not even going to clean up in here tonight. This place is a sty. I need to... I have so many things I need to do in here to get things cleaned out. I'm going to have to spend probably some time this weekend cleaning out the garage. If you've recently subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for coming by and subscribing. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, which means at that point I can start monetizing, which I'm really looking forward to. It's been a very long journey for me to get to that point. So hopefully we'll be over 1,000 soon, and I can start making little pennies here and there from doing the YouTube. So I'm going to call it a night, and you guys have a good week. And of course, until next time, get out there and work on something.